7 tips for motorcyclists that wear glasses. Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. How do you ride with glasses? Good moto morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Kraken's Garage. And on Kraken's Garage, we discuss all good things on 2 and 3 wheels. On today's episode, we're going to talk about riding with glasses. This is for all my blind riders out there. Hands down, this is the #1 tip I can give you. Let's get into it. I've been riding with glasses for 10 years, and I wanted to share some of the tips and tricks that I have learned over the years. Generally, there are 2 problems that I've experienced. One is, are they comfortable? And 2, why do they keep fogging up? How do we stop them from fogging up, especially on cold weather days? This is the best tip that I could give you regarding comfort. I've ridden with all 3 pairs of these glasses, and the best tip I could give you to highlight this example is the ear frames on each side. When you go to choose your next pair of glasses, choose the thinnest frames available. And if you take a look how thick these are, they make it a challenge for you inside your helmet where space is a short commodity. So there are some helmets out there that are glass specific. The much thinner frames here, like this one on the left side, this is the best advice I can give you, is choose a thin frame side so that it slides much easier into your helmet. The second advice I should give you is when you choose your thin frame, try to purchase glasses that have no ear bend on the back side of the glass like these. And the reason why I say that is it gives you a much more direct line into your helmet portal to get your glasses on and off without hooking on your ear. The more comfort you have, the more enjoyable of a riding experience you'll have going down the road. Pressures on my head tend to give me a headache. That goes for hot spots in the helmet and things like that. My eyeglasses digging into the side of my head adds to that displeasure as well. Inside your helmet, space is of short supply. A minor kudos also is that the thinner frames actually weigh less, so it's a little less weight on resting on the bridge of your nose and your ears as well. Metal frames are probably the thinnest on the frames, like the aviator style glasses, Top Gun style glasses, that type of thing. I've never been much of a fan of them because they tend to bend on me, but a lot of people use them, have a lot of success there. So if you're looking at your next prescription glasses, take a look at the metal frames as well. They may help you out. The next tip is pick a pair of glasses that is no wider than your face. Some glasses are quite wide, especially when you get into sunglasses, and that type of design is designed to shield you from the UV rays as best they can. So when you're looking at your next pair of prescription sunglasses, in this case, or even the lenses that change with the light, try to not go wider than your face. That's where a lot of problems happen. Fogging of your glasses is one of the biggest problems, and how do you stop it? The fogging of glasses is one of the most annoying things about being a blind rider and having to wear glasses and ride down the road. And the bad news is there is nothing you can do to fix that. There's some tips and tricks I can share with you that will help mitigate the circumstance of that happening, but it's not going to cure it completely. So let's talk about some of the ones that I know of. This is a problem that almost every rider with glasses deals with, and it's annoying to deal with. The fogging of the glasses is annoying to answer because none of the solutions cure the problem 100%. The typical fixes are an anti-fogging spray, Rain-X, rubbing soap on the lenses, opening all your vents on your helmet, which doesn't work for me as a motovlogger because the ambient air creates more noise for filming going down the road. Basically, it's a giant hassle, but it's better than doing nothing at all. Understand the weather that you're getting ready to ride in. Is it hot and humid? Is it raining? Is it a bitter cold day where your breath is going to fog your lenses or the inside of your face shield? Moisture will condense on your lenses, and like it or not, there's nothing you can do to prevent that from happening 100%, but here's a few tips and tricks. First tip and trick is to just crack your helmet open 1 notch or whatever is available on your particular helmet to get that extra airflow blowing up through. That will greatly reduce a lot of the fogging on your lenses. Plan your route accordingly. For those of you that ride to work on days where this is problematic, try to pick roads where you have less stop and go traffic. It's when you stop at the light on a cold day and you're sitting there trying to not breathe and fog up your lenses is where it becomes problematic. So try to pick a route that keeps you moving forward and keeps that airflow going on your lenses on a regular basis. If you're not a motovlogger, keep all your vents open on your helmets. This greatly helps with the airflow. Try to make sure that you open up the ones on the back if your helmet has it as an option as well. The chin vent is probably your best bet to keep open. Remove your chin skirt. That's this item right here. This is designed to keep the airflow from flowing up into your helmet and cut down on some of that ambient air flowing up in there. Air is the key to keeping your lenses on your glasses less fogged. So especially at wintertime and hot, humid days or when it's raining, remove your chin skirt. It's not going to do very well for motovloggers because you get more ambient noise though. Rub soap on your lenses. Just get your plain old bar of soap from your bathroom and rub it on the lenses and then buff it off with a cloth. And that will help keep your lenses less fogged. Do the insides and outsides of the lenses. Putting soap on your lenses and buffing it off actually does work about 25% of the time, but I still have to keep my visor slightly cracked to keep the air flowing, but it does help quite a bit. Tip number 6, when you're buying your glasses, be sure to request anti-fog lenses. Anti-fog lenses typically come with a coating on the lens surface. You activate it by buffing it with a microfiber cloth they give you. It's a little bit annoying to deal with because you have to re-buff it with that microfiber cloth to reactivate the agents on your anti-fog lenses every couple of hours. So just make sure you carry that microfiber cloth and you're aware that you have to keep reapplying it. And tip number 7, anti-fog sprays. They're kind of like different variants of Rain-X. They kind of work about 20% of the time in my opinion. Again, I have to keep my visor cracked and you have to keep reapplying it because every time you clean your glasses, you're taking that agent off the lenses and you have to reapply it. Those are my top 7 tips to help you have some success and be able to see for all my blind riders out there. So in summary, keep your visor cracked if you can. Tip number 2, try to keep moving, plan your route accordingly. Tip number 3, keep your vents open on your helmet, especially the chin vent in the front. Tip number 4, remove your chin skirt. Tip number 5, rub a bar of soap on your lenses and buff it off with a cloth. Actually works pretty well. It's kind of ghetto, but it works. Tip number 6, when buying glasses, order them with anti-fog lenses and get the microfiber cloth that comes with it to activate it. And tip number 7 is anti-fog sprays, and I'll put a few of my favorites down below, linked down below on Amazon if you would like to purchase them and you view that as your best option dealing with it. I hope these tips helped you out for all my fellow riders that have to wear prescription glasses to get on down the road. And there's my ghost dog, there's Bourbon. He's here to remind me to wrap up this video. If you would like to become a Patreon, the link is listed right down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember folks, go riding, it's good for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.